Hello, 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 and welcome back to the space that is... probably should have thought of a joke before I started. Cut, 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 cut. The space that is... It's 4 a.m. Leave me alone. All right, before I begin, I want to talk about some things, some personal things, which is always just the greatest thing to hear when someone starts a Let's Play. You come to see some goofy, screamy man screaming at the screamy screams, even though I don't scream as much as I used to. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's... I think the same thing that happened with horror movies is happening with games for me, where after... I can't really remember the last time a horror movie legitimately scared me. Probably It Follows. That was probably the last horror movie that legitimately freaked me out. Maybe Martyrs. But I don't know if that counts because that was a lot older. That had been out for a long time before I saw it. If you haven't seen Martyrs, you need to fucking see it. So that's just what I wanted to say about that. And now that 40 minutes have passed, let's try playing some video games. I don't know why my light is not... I've got a fucking... got a big ass lamp here. I'm not sure why it's... I don't know. Alright, what am I doing? Do I have any nodes? I have no nodes. I am nodeless. Wrong button. Always look for the shinies. Excuse me? Okay. Man, it's such a... I still think it was such a missed opportunity. And what makes it saddest is knowing that it wasn't as... It most likely, like 99%, was not... Yep. Yep, arena. But the sad thing is knowing that it's not, it definitely wasn't, like, obviously you can't know for sure, but it most likely was not a case of them just not like being that good at what they were doing, and more of a case of them having a good idea and then they say everything happens for a reason, for a bitch good. This drives me crazy because I know that on like PC or whatever at like higher resolution, that's a lot more clearer. It's like either make it blurry to where like there's no way I could read it, or just fucking... I want my line gun. I always liked the line gun. I don't know why I like the line gun. I think it's like entirely in the name. Just like, I'm gonna shoot a whole fucking line at you. I liked how it could like those guys that could take all three of the things out at once. I like that. But anyway, the thing where in the third game, that thing where one of your characters was going crazy and so he would like shoot at things that wasn't there. They could have done so much more with that. And the sad thing is, I don't think that was a case of them not like being able to like fully flesh out, like they had an idea, they didn't really know where to go with it. I truly think that they had this great idea and they wanted to really drive it home, but then the suits were like, we can't have too much stuff like that. That would cause problems with the gameplay, blah blah blah. Clerical error. Zoe, specimen 426 is ready for harvest. I was about to notify Alvarez to prep for medical leave, but when I checked the database, I saw Ensign Sable has been moved ahead of her. Is that right? Alvarez has been on the waiting list for 3 months now. I thought arm transplants took priority over cornea. D. Here's your clerical error. One of them bought CEC stock at the last purchase, one didn't. Yeah, makes sense. Guess which one was suddenly bumped to the vital personnel. It's not worth the headache to push back on, trust me. And before you think about filing an ethics complaint, just remember the wise words of Hippocrates. Shit rolls downhill. Did Hippocrates say that? I'm Googling this. I'm finding a lot of people saying it, but not any single thing having to do with Hippocrates. Oh well. Oh well. Is there a reason you're... If I... Boop. There we go. Stompy stomp. Yeah, I know that stompy stomps are never gonna give me anything from already dead peeps, but I still want to do it. Oh, I want to try something. Can I get another one of those? Hey, can I get another one of those guys? I keep using the wrong thing. That thing keeps saying scan to unlock workstation. I don't know what that means. Well, I was curious. No? No. Ah. I was trying to see if I could grab his thingies that he launches. You know? That'd be cool. But it looks like it's more like a blob of bloop than any like actual grabbable gibble gobbles. Wait a minute. Isn't there where was the thing on the shelfy shelf that I grabbed? Medicine ball.
Daniels isn't answering her rig link. What's your status?
I found a shock pad I can use on the barricade. I'm heading back there now.
Watch the voltage on that pad. I'm not losing anyone else.
No. I've been here. Yeah, okay. I gotta blow up that door. Hey, this is just how self-conscious I am. Is that, like, okay, we all have stories like this, but let me give you mine. Over 10 years ago, I was sitting on the steps to my apartment, and someone came down the steps, and they said, hi, they said their name, and they said, I'm your upstairs neighbor. I'm like, oh, cool, hey. And to this day, I still think about that, and the fact that I didn't introduce myself. That shit keeps me up at night. So I stress over every little thing. Like right now, I'm thinking I need to cut out the first 30 minutes of this video, because going on a random ramble about my personal issues, that's not okay. Can't do that. And the only reason, like, part of me thinks it's okay is because I'm like, only one person's gonna see this. It's not a big deal. But then I'm like, what if me talking about shit like this is the reason he doesn't want to be around me? I don't fucking know. I'm serious. If it's just as much as, like, something as simple as, okay, we're gonna hop in a Discordy, pick out some random analog horror or some random movie or something, have a gay old time, and then we shall part ways. Yeah, I'm gonna put away the pulse rifle so I stop getting ammo for it. And these are just for selling. And then move to storage. And assuming this works the way it worked before, me having that in storage should let me grab another pulse energy. Go ahead and grab a node. There we go. Woo!
Remember, when you reach the morgue, find Captain Mathias' body. Get his rig codes, and the computer's all ours.
It's time. Bring upgrade parts to the bench to improve. Okay. Don't open that door. You know that old thing of the from Walking Dead where it says the door says don't open, dead inside? Because there were two doors, for some reason when I first read that, I thought it said don't dead, open inside. And I stared at that for way too long. Like, what does that mean? Are they trying to say that if you don't want to dead, then you should open inside? One thing I wish you could do is make markers of, like, because I get that I'm gonna come back through these areas and stuff, but making markers of things just to, you know what I'm saying. But where'd it go? Where'd it go? That was weird. I don't know why I did that. I still need the thingy. Dr. B. Warwick, Chief Psych Officer. Report of psychiatric observation for patient Harris B. Employee number PM19026EH. Harris is asleep after another dose of sedative. He seems literally unable to sleep without chemical aid. Most people succumb to exhaustion after more than 50 hours of waking. Brigade. I got a fucking light right in my face because for some reason this crappy webcam doesn't want to webcam if I don't have light blaring on me. His bizarre explanation of the events on the colony points to the same paranoia we've seen elsewhere planetside. His guilt is not, you know, it's bad enough that you got random shit plays in the background. I can't even understand it. I think it's in fucking Chinese or something. His guilt is not in doubt. 2 security officers were present when he took Dr. Scarello hostage and murdered Nurse Evans. And Harris doesn't deny his actions, but he shows no remorse. In fact, he insists there was no crime, specifically that Evans wasn't a nurse when he killed her. This is classic sociopathic behavior. But Harris exhibits no other symptoms. He is affable and friendly, able to empathize and offer original opinions. When questions about Evans' murder, however, he becomes withdrawn and uncommunicative. He claims the explanation is stuck in his mind and that talking about it mixes up shut up. And that, yeah. Okay, that I'm fine with. That's creepy in my head shit. More of that, please. He also undergoes intermittent hallucinatory periods, again similar to those experienced by other colonists. During his long walking periods, Harris exhibits writing behavior on any available service, claiming that the dreams need to speak and that he is attempting to make it whole again. What that means, I haven't determined yet. Given the complexities of his case, I plan to reach out to my colleagues for further insight. Wasn't make it whole again like a whole thing? Man, I got so much shit to do. Look at this shit. I've got fucking... I just started the DLC, and then I've got Blasphemous 2 that I want to play through. Then I've got fucking not even out of its shrink wrap, Resident Evil 4. I got a bunch of other shit to play too. I went through one of my annoying sad periods of where my depression is like, nope, you don't like video games anymore. Let that motherfucking $500 thing you bought gather dust.
Transmit all personnel. This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan. Medical is overwhelmed.
Hey, Nicole, catch.
Look at his wounds. We can't handle so many trauma cases, and the command crew won't tell us what's happening.
She always sucked at that.
Maybe I have some PHP left.
Security clearance required.
Yeah. Now I know there's a new game plus, and that apparently there's something you got to do on the new game plus to. Do you keep us from? Dear God, keep us safe from monsters. Okay. Okie doke. I'm bringing you with me. I thought that was an arm of something about to smack me. Remove the battery, ensure no power is being used on the circuit breaker.
Medical log, Dr. Nicole Brennan. So much for being paranoid. I repurposed this room to run counseling sessions without unitologists interfering. Now it's the only place I feel safe. I recovered a limb after yesterday's attack. Genetically, it's human tissue with bizarre mutations. But it's just a sample. It's not enough to figure out a cure. I need... Wait, where's that report from engineering? Here. The engineers pulled something out of machinery. Limbs missing, torso intact. Okay. Time for a real autopsy.
Find autopsy location in engineering.
Security required.
Yeah, I've been in here. Grab my stick, because I think I'm gonna need it. Grab my stick. Wrong button. I don't want you. I want my stick go. Can I not reuse sticks? I don't think I can reuse sticks. That's some bullshit. Oh, I already did that.
Loop and transmit to all personnel. This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan. Medical is overwhelmed. Look at his wounds.
Can't reuse sticks? Can I get like a perk? 25% chance to reuse sticks or some shit? Maybe. Okay. I'm going. Okay. How much you want to bet that if they do a remake of the second game, they're not going to include the babbies? Bet you anything they're not going to include the babbies. They ain't got the balls to include the babbies. Oh shit! Am I gonna get tentacled? This seems like the point where I'm gonna get tentacled.
Security request retrieved.
You left me. I woke in the dark with them scratching in the walls. Scratching like rats. And you all locked me in with them. Fuckers. I'll cut them out. I'll cut them out. I'll cut them out.
Well, if that's the way I'm supposed to go, let me check out what's over here first. What? Why'd my stick no stick?
Surgery, so I left this with Warwick. He'll be discreet. I just got the latest report from Aegis 7. The situation's worse than Captain Mathias will admit. 40% of the colony's population is now showing symptoms. depression, hallucinations, more violence. People are dying down there. I know it's linked to the marker somehow, but I just don't have enough data. Mercer, maybe I was wrong. We need answers by any means possible. That patient, Brent Harris, might be our last hope.
Hello. Wanna have a chat? Or not. I thought we could have a little chat. All survivors head towards medical. Save, 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 save. Good thing I grabbed that, because for a second I was like, that's not lit up. It's not blue, so it must not be functioning. I was like, I'll grab it just in case. Yoink. I'm a simple man. I see blue. I yoink. Dr. G. Dumas, medical examiner. Report of death on ship. Subject, Captain B. Matthias. It is my unfortunate duty to officially pronounce Captain Benjamin Matthias dead. Reports of the exact circumstances surrounding his death are conflicted and will be left for investigators to determine once we return to port. I will constrain my comments to the condition of the body. Subject was in generally good health for his age, though a cursory blood test indicates his leukocyte count was very low, with eosinophils in particular almost non-existent. His pre-flight physical exam showed us no such problems, indicating rapid onset, but it does not appear to have had any effect on his death. Multiple contusions on the arms and hands indicate a brief struggle pre-mortem. Light contusions around the rib cage indicate he was restrained, likely for a brief period. Cause of death was a single prolonged trauma to the ocular body, which continued on through the cavity wall and into the frontal lobe, causing rapid neurotrauma, seizure, and death. The angle and penetration into the ocular cavity indicates the surgery was not self-inflicted. Examination required the removal of the object to confirm cause of death, but it had been preserved for the investigation team to study. I therefore have no alternative but to record a preliminary verdict of unnatural death. Whether deliberate or accidental is beyond my jurisdiction. Hey, buddy. Fuck! I thought there was a gap. I thought there was a gap. I wonder. If I stompy stomp on all the bodies around here, will they not have anything to like do the thing to? Just a thought. Now, at first I was thinking, like why is it making such a big hoopla over showing that thing transform? Then I realized this. I can't remember if this is how it went in the original, but this would technically be the first time we'd actually see one of them transforming and realizing like how quickly it can happen after death. Because like,
Isaac, what's your status? Do you have the captain's rig?
Fuck me! Ugh. Transmitting codes now. I saw it, Hammond. A flying one turned the captain's body into another one of those things. The same must have happened to Chen.
God. Maybe the command computer has something. Where's Daniels when you need her? Head back to the security checkpoint.
off being
Safe
creepy.
there. At least I can upgrade your clearance.
My security clearance has increased. Well, okay, so yes, my clearance has increased, but there are some areas back yonder that needed I'm not gonna like rehash the whole facility. I just want to.
Isaac,
I'm here. What the hell's happening?
the computer says the Ishimura's engines are offline. We're on a decaying orbit toward Aegis 7.
Oh god. I have to get to engineering.
There's no time. That tram station's offline. Unless... Here. Head back to the flight deck. I'll guide you from there. If this damage report's right, there's a shortcut to engineering.
Wait a minute. Now I'm super confused. Because this is not... This isn't the direction that it originally... Oh, level 2. Yeah. I know there's some objects around here somewhere that I... Security clearance it did. Now I'm mad. Because I was going to backtrack and get my security clearance on. And now you're acting like, oh, that's the way we wanted you to go all along.
Security clearance required.
Alright, you know what? You want to play this fucking game? You want to play this fucking game with me right now? Then fine. You know what? I'm just gonna go the way that it originally told me to go before I decided to backtrack, and then you said, yeah, we going that way anyway. It's like when you're like on your GPS and it really wants you to take 3 different off ramps to get onto the highway, because technically that would be like 0.3 seconds less time. And every step of the way, it like tries to get you to make U-turns and find ways to get onto the highway it wants you to get on. And then when it finally accepts that it's not, that you're not going to do that, it just acts like that was the plan all along. Am I crazy? I can't be the only one. Maybe I'm just crazy. Oh, is this just the same this is just the same elevator. God damn it. Some bullshit. Can I open this? Yay! I got one thing. Alright. Where's the nearest bench? I want to upgrade some shit. That's not a bench, it's a store. I do have a conductor, I think, yeah. Okay, let's buy a health thing. Just to have it. Where's the bench? Where's the bench? It's on the map. Hold on. Okay. Well, that's as far in as I can zoom. Great. Legend. Bench. Oh, okay, that's the bench. Bench is over there. It wants me to go up there. But that's not where a bench is now, is it? That's not much of a backtrack. Still can't get the no power area. I don't know how to get into the no power room. Yeah. Benchy bench. Okay. Good. Reload is fine. Increase aim and I'm gonna take these two. Capacity and damage, that's good. And then check out the suit. I mean, we could all use a size increase. Let's not lie. Let's not lie to ourselves. Let's not lie. Come on, fellas. If you saw that in your upgrades, you would buy it. Stasis energy. That's good. Yeah. HP, I am dying occasionally. And the stasis zone, I don't know. Because like I'm hitting it pretty well. And I'm not like running out of air much. So I'm just gonna hold off on that. Now, did that automatically use up the, yeah, okay. Level 2.
clearance required.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Still not sure how to get in there. It'll be right there. Why can't I? Was that locked down now or something? Let me check the map. Yeah, see that's the door that I can't get into. And it's almost as if somewhere here would drop down onto it.
Level 2 security clearance required.
I don't know. Oh well. Okay. Yeah, if you're gonna have respawning enemies or newly spawning enemies, same difference. You definitely gotta balance it so that you're not punishing exploration. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to make it so that if the person explores too much, they're like hurting for ammo and. Alright, so I guess we're going in here. Boop.
Flight deck tram control.
Flight deck cam control.
Now arriving at flight deck tram control.
New suit available? Nope.
recording retrieved.
Isaac, this damage report says there's a broken cargo lift just beyond the hangar doors. I'll open them now.
Entering zero gravity.
You'll need your thrusters to reach it, but that lift shaft should take you straight down to engineering.
Wonder if I can get onto the ship that we were on that it got all fucked up. No. It'd be a cool Easter egg if I could get on there and then our friend with the ankle were a necromorphe. This is our ship. I am surprised they don't have a... Wait, no, there she is. You know what? I'm gonna make sure you don't get all necromorph ties. There. Hopefully that helped out that ankle. There we go. Would be just fucking silly if later they show up as a necromorph because the game just didn't expect me to do that. And yeah, as I know, I can use my waypoint to figure out where to go. I'm looking for goodies. Hmm. I wonder where we're taking you. Uh-huh. I don't know what I'm doing. But I do see an item. Yoink. Did I have to like set those a certain way so that the thingy will thingy?
Level 3 security clearance required.
I keep checking to see if like my CPU is overloading, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I have a good computer for once. It's always at like 0.2 or some shit. All right, do I gotta like push this? What exactly do you want me to do, guy? Ooh, there's some things I can open. Okay. There is something I'm supposed to be moving. I wanted to think it was that. Wait, if I open the shutters, will that open? 'Cause I only checked the one over here. No. I just fly out here.
Entering vacuum.
Okay. I sense there's a lot more out there that I could have explored.
Exiting zero gravity. Exiting vacuum. Clearance confirmed.
I want to find a safe point. Organic growth and engineering. Adding this to my maintenance priority request. Maybe something in writing will make them pay attention. That unidentified growth reported elsewhere on the ship has reached engineering. Not even medical knows what the hell this stuff is. It looks like someone threw their guts up all over the walls. And smells about the same. It's spreading faster than we can cut it up, which is pretty disgusting in itself. It's already busted the cargo lift and it's getting into the engine spokes. If we can't find a way to stop it soon, it'll be all over the main engine chamber by the day after tomorrow. Meantime, I'm heading to the mining deck. They've got a PFM 100s in storage for ice mining and they could spare the fuel. Maybe cauterizing this stuff will do the trick. Just hope it doesn't smell worse when it's on fire. Yeah. Yeah, if that's the elevator and that's where I'm supposed to go, I'm gonna give one last little gander out here.
Entering vacuum. Entering zero gravity.
Just mainly looking for like shinies. Grab you. Just in case I gotta shoot something. Yeah, there's a shiny. Yep, there's some shinies. Isn't there a thingy right out here? Yep. Okay, now that I know where there's a thing, I'm gonna scander around a bit. Hello. Ooh, purple shiny. The fuck's a Valter's rig? I see you. It's feeling like if I fly too far over there, it'll just suck me out into space. Alright, well, didn't get much, but I did get one item that seems interesting.
Exiting zero gravity. Exiting vacuum.
What is that?
Warning. Orbital position compromised. Correct course immediately.
I'm not seeing what I picked up. I picked up something called Volter's Rig. Oh, rigs are the name of the suits, right? So maybe when I get to a thingy, I'll have that'd be kind of cool if there's some suits you can get just by finding them in the levels. Oh, let's check it out. No? Okay, I'm a little confuscadled. Let me do a good old Googling. Okay. Okay. So apparently if I collect all of these hidden rigs, they're not ones I can equip, but things said if I equip them, I unlock something. I didn't continue reading, so I don't know what it is I unlocked, but...
Engineering log. Acting Chief Engineer Jacob Temple reporting. Christ, I still can't believe the chief is gone. It's all fallen apart since the captain died. Everyone down here is on their last nerve. We thought the rioting was the worst of it. Until those things came through the vents. Their faces. Fuck, those were my lunch buddies, Liz's friends, old boyfriends. And out of nowhere, the engines are screwed. Primary's laboring, we're hemorrhaging fuel. Fuck if I know why. I'm taking Danvers to the fuel depot to fix it. Gotta keep the team focused or they'll crack. Temple out.
It's over here.
Station now accessible. Thank you for your patience.
So I get the feeling this is going to be like kind of my hub of like being able to go back and forth between locations. And it's like, again, part of me does kind of wish I'd either played or at least watched the playthrough of the original just to like get an idea of what was different. So I want to feel like the original was more linear. I could be wrong on that. Gonna do one of those there.
Seeing you in the control room. Any news on the engines?
Yeah, but it makes no sense. They're out of fuel. The centrifuge is offline. We're tethered to a 4 trillion ton payload. Without the engines, it's dragging us down to the planet.
Can you handle it alone?
Sure, fix the centrifuge, get the fuel running, then do a full restart. But you'll need to stabilize our orbit from there.
Standing by. Fast as you can, Isaac.
Okie dokie. This is the way we're going. The Ripper. If I recall, the Ripper is good to like kind of a set it and forget it. I think the one fire is to just like have it just in front of you, just doing its thing.
Determine clearance level. Master security override required.
And then the other, like, you could shoot at them and then run away, and it'll be grinding up in them.
Security request retrieved.
We need help down in engineering. Danvers, get those wires up. Tell us to shut out. I don't want to. I don't want to. Henderson, your teeth. Pull your teeth out. Just hold it. Where the fuck is security? Oh, God. He's dead. No, he's alive, but he hit that thing pretty hard. His own teeth. Chief, what the hell is happening? I don't know. Cancel security request. Henderson needs the medical bay. And a shrink.
Autopsy report, Dr. Nicole Brennan. Rig identifies the subject was junior engineer David Swenson. The subject was dismembered after falling into machinery, allowing... God. So sorry. Jesus. And some postmortem spasms. The chest contains a yellow bile seen in other specimens. Seen this bile react to dead or bioprosthetic cells. The dead tissue is absorbed, recombined, then reanimated. The bile shares genetic markers with human DNA and a growth on the walls. It's all connected to the marker from Aegis 7, but how? Dr. Kine studied the marker. Dr. Kine has vanished. Unless he's with the survivors on the mining deck. You'll rest easy now, David. I promise.
Hear that, David? You're good.
End log.
Cannot determine clearance level. Master security override required.
I don't want to use any upgrades on my Ripper until I get a good idea of how strong it is. So that shoots out one, right? And then that it makes me wonder why I would ever do the shot one when I imagine, well, I guess the shot one probably does more damage in and of itself than any individual tick of the hover one. So like the shot one is like a surefire, like you're going to do a bunch of damage, whereas the other one you have to like be up close and personal and, you know, dodge and weave, and I guess that balances out.
Warning. Fuel reserves depleted. Main engines offline.
I will go on you in a bit. Oh, this just takes me back here. Okay. Okay. Gonna bring you with me. I knew it. I don't like that they're giving me chances to refuel my oxygen. Oh, okay. I recognize this. I guess I need to go on to the... That went well, all things considered. I feel like there's something I should be able to do through that window. Now I'm thinking in terms of Prey. Man, David, I know you played Prey, but did you like really get into the nitty gritty of some of the crazy ass shit you could do? I want to give you some examples of some shit you could do in that game, and I want you to tell me how many, if any, of these things did you figure out? Like, first off, there was like the complete versatility of the glue gun, how you could build like, you know, stairs and stuff with it. With that's a freebie because there were some pre-built ones that you saw people made. But did you know that like if you saw like a pipe that was burst and was spewing out flames, you could shoot it with the glue gun and it would seal it? And did you ever get the little the little dart gun, like the little Nerf dart gun with the little felt tip that seemed completely useless, but there were parts where if you aimed it through a window, you could shoot it at a panel and it would count as touching the button and you could open doors using it? It was insane, some of the shit you could do with that.
Security card required.
progress report filed by Jacob Temple. The engine problems aren't a malfunction. Someone shut off the fuel lines to the primary engine and damaged the valves to hell and back. We just wasted an hour fixing them. Now we need to restart the south refueling station, but some jackass turned off the power and locked up the circuit breaker. No engines? We're gonna hit planetfall soon. What now? There's gotta be someone around here who had a spare access card. Ghost. Wait, you hear that? Never go!
Okay. Hey. See, I'm torn right now because I wanna play some Elden Dong, but I own that. Whereas this, I've got through GameFly. Hi, long time no see.
Isaac. Hammond.
Daniels? You made it.
Thank God. After the bridge, we thought that...
Glad to disappoint. I barricaded myself in the computer core. I can hear them, but I don't think they know I'm here. Isaac, I've tracked down your rig. You're in engineering, right? I'll get myself admin privileges. Maybe I can help.
Anyway, I will be bringing this with me. Whereas I got this through GameFly, and money's a little tight right now because my phone is broken. And you see my phone. My phone is all fucked up. So I was trying to move a couch, and I did not realize that my you know how jeans have like that pocket and then that little itty bitty baby pocket above it, which I've yet to ever find any explanation for why that little itty bitty pocket exists. When I put my phone in my pocket, it put it in the little pocket. I didn't realize it at first. And so I was trying to move the couch, and it slipped out. And I was like trying to one hand hold the couch up and get the phone, and then it slipped out. And I guess I rather what happened that... Did you glitch onto the other side of that? Give me back my pole. Give me my pole. Dad, bird it. I guess I'd rather it have landed on that than landed on my foot. But still. So I gotta get a new phone. Which is fine, because I don't need to get an expensive one. I can get one of those cheap ass off brands for like $50. But I need to back off some of the subscriptions I have, because I've got like Disney Plus and YouTube Premium, because I'm tired of fucking watching ads and YouTube. And look, I get it that like using ad blockers isn't on the up and up, even though it's been proven through many studies that a large majority of viruses are obtained through ads. And the most annoying part of that is that when that happens, the site running the ads will be like, oh, we used a third-party ad provider. We didn't know. You have to take up with them. Like, no, that's actually not how that works.
Logging security card.
But I wouldn't really mind watching YouTube ads. Like, I can just zone out when they're on. But the problem is that
Clearance confirmed.
one, I watch a lot of horror and like a lot of analog horror and stuff, and that kind of ruins the atmosphere having an ad in between every video. And then I'm gonna have to turn the lights off, aren't I? Yay. Okay, so basically I choose between being able to take my time with the lights off, or I'm gonna take my time with the lights off. Where's my... I don't want a hand. There's my pole. Then I also like to just like put on music videos and shit. I don't need a fucking ad between every single music video. Man, I don't think, like, obviously if anything else did it at this point, it would just be considered like a ripoff. But I don't think anything's ever been as intense as the save system in Alien Isolation, where you basically had to charge up the save and you could get killed while doing it. That shit's scary.
Refueling sequence activated. Sufficient fuel to fire primary engine.
Okay, I've got a fuel reading. Only a quarter full, but it should be enough.
I still need to get the centrifuge working before we start. Someone really screwed with these robots.
Move fast, Isaac. Aegis 7's looking damn close out there.
Oh god, I just remembered. I just remember the fucking turret section. I hope that's either not in this or it's not as annoying. But anyway. So I've got so yeah, I've got YouTube Premium, and then I've got GameFly, which is $25 a month, which I can drop that down to the one game at a time tier. That'd be fine. I had it at 2 games at a time tier because what I would do is I'd play one, and then because it takes like a week to get to them and then a week to get back the next game. At most, like it's not always that bad. Sometimes it'll take a few days to get to them, and also they have a self-report thing where you can basically click a button and say, hey, I've sent it, go ahead and send me my next game, and so it'll bypass the time it takes to get for yours to get to them. But I can always switch to the because the main reason I use GameFly is I got plenty of games, but there's a lot of games that like I consider kind of one and done games where like for instance Dead Space, I would consider that a one and done because yeah, I'm gonna play through it 3 times for the New Game Plus achievement and then the Impossible run, but after that I really don't see myself ever touching the game again. Whereas like some epic, 80-hour RPG, I'm not gonna rent that, especially if there's like multiple builds that I might want to try. And is there anything else that I've got coming out? I got my my Twitch sub to Madito. I've got I think that might be it. I did have a few other things, but I canceled those. I want to think there's something else. I can't remember. Okay, I guess I gotta go back over now. Nothing happened on the way there, but I get the feeling it's gonna be different this time around. Alrighty then. That was weird. Anyway, the whole reason I was bringing that up is I want to get back to the Erd Tree. I'm having fun with that. And I want to enjoy it while it's fun. Because I get the feeling it's going to be the same as... Bye-bye. I get the feeling it's going to be the same as the original game where it's all fun and games at the beginning and then the last, like 20% is gonna be like, okay, you had your fun, now let's make you hate yourself. Need some help. These semiconductors, it doesn't do anything like Resident Evil where you can combine stuff, does it? I don't think it does. What do I do now? Thought I had to come back here. Keep getting paranoid that my camera that I've got like mounted up there is gonna like slip, and then it's just gonna be a shot of my balls. Which isn't to imply that I'm not wearing pantalones, because I am, but it would just be my luck that there'd be like one stray little monkey brain hanging out the corner.
Clearance confirmed.
Okay. Did that use up it did use up the big one. Hope it didn't waste it. Like, I hope it wouldn't use up a big one if the amount of healing the big one would give is more than your capacity. I'm bringing you with me. I'm just gonna leave you right there. Check-in time. More absences. It's not just the unitologist sneaking off of the religious exemptions or whatever. We're seeing serious gaps in rotation. People going on sick with sleep deprivation. Self-inflicted injuries or just disappearing. They go off shift and they don't come back. Someone said ship's been attacked. Bullshit. We're at the ass end of nowhere. Who'd come all this way to attack a mining ship? And yeah, the captain is dead, but Carmack says one of the bridge staff killed him. I swear to God, the rumors on this deck are out of control. Lost contact with bridge. No rig link. No security hardline. Nothing. Okay, this is beyond rumors. Fuck this. I'm getting out while I can. What can we bench? What can the Ripper do? Let's up the damage on the Ripper, because the Ripper seems to be decent. Air, I'm gonna pump that up because I have found myself in places where like I haven't found myself in a place where I'm in danger of running out of air, but I found myself in places where I want to explore and it makes me nervous. You are still coming with me. Decontamination chamber.
Decontamination sequence activated. Please stand by. Decontamination sequence complete. Thank you for your patience.
Thank you, Mr. Flesh Amalgamation. Is this the grabby section? I think this might be the grabby section. Rick unavailable for priority message. Transcript provided to available storage. J Temple, Tai, Jong, you there? Expletive. What's keeping them? The centrifuge is still offline. We're running out of time. Danvers. No rig link contact since they left, Chief. They're gone, aren't they? But we armed them with everything we had. They'd have sent the world. They'd have sent word if there was trouble. What did they fall down an expletive hole? Expletive. There's full tectonic load hanging off our ass. What if we turn off the gravity tethers, drop the load, buy ourselves some time? I tried. Unless I rip out half the ship's wiring, it takes a CEC board member's override to drop all that ore. Can't risk expletive off the shareholders. And without that centrifuge to balance the ship, we're talking planet fall in hours, if we're that lucky. Thank you. Ah, I remember that part. Okay, I'm gonna stop for now. Take a break. Play me some Elden Dong. And yeah, thank you for watching.